single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hey there, Cerise here. Thank you so much for joining me. Guys, I have gotten a few phone calls and a few messages on WhatsApp saying that the airports may close, and some of them asking me why. I haven't heard that myself, but today is July 7th, and this was on this report came out today on July 7th. You can see the top, and it's about tourism in the Dominican Republic, and you can read it yourself on dominicantoday.com. But let's just read it together. Let me turn down the notifications. All right, let me just read this together. The largest flow of travelers passed through the Las Americas International Airport, the Americas DR, since July 1st, when commercial flight operations resumed in the Dominican Republic. Some 15,276 passengers have arrived from different countries through the terminals operated by the company Aeropuertos Dominicanos. That number of passengers has been received by 3 of the main national airports that the company manages. Flight operations through the different national airports were reopened on July 1st after almost 4 months of being suspended due to the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. According to a report provided by Aerodom's Communication Management, the International Airport of Las Americas is where the greatest number of passengers has been registered during the referred period, with a total of 15,015 travelers. This is followed by the Gregorio Lupron International Airport in Puerto Plata with 173 passengers received, and the La Isabela International Airport, Dr. Yoquan, I know that name. Yoquin, let's just say Yoquin. I know later I'm going to be like, gosh. And Balanguer with 88 passengers, with totals about 15,278 regular passengers registered. Destinations: round-trip flights were registered to New York, Miami, Boston, Atlanta, Fort Lauderdale, with aircraft with capacity for 160 passengers. According to the details, the passengers mobilized by the different terminals entered and left the national territory on flights by JetBlue, Delta Airlines, American Airlines, Copa Airlines, Air Europa, Air France, Spirit Airlines, and United Airlines. With the reopening of the airports, international and local authorities have established a protocol for the social distancing of passengers and the use of a face mask among passengers in the aircraft, which has caused airlines to be forced to reduce the occupation. Outlook. Now, this is, where I really... for this month of July, some 600 flight operations have been projected through the different airports. I wanted to get one part that I read already. Currently, the airport is operating with certain limitations since some areas still remain closed until the flow of passenger flights increases. Right now, the terminal has been gradually reopened, and as operations increase, we will continue to reopen the other service rooms, Aerodom reported. Now, Aerodom, I don't know if that is part of the airport or whatever, but they're saying that they're going to open up more. It is recalled that in the reopening of operations last Wednesday, only the North Terminal was reopened first, and it is expected that the other area of the south terminal will be reopened in the course of August, and an increase in flight, arrivals, and passenger from the outside. Airports have been closed since March 19th after the government closed land borders and national airports as a preventative measure to prevent the spread of COVID-19. So right there where it says the airport is operating with certain limitations, since some areas still remain closed until the flow of passenger flights increases. So they're looking for an increase of flights. So it seems right here today, right now the terminal has been gradually reopened, and as operations increase, we will continue to reopen the other service rooms. Okay, so far here in Dominican today, they're not talking about closing it down. So it could be a rumor. Let's just, keep our ears peeled, and I'll make sure I keep my feet on the ground for you and let you guys know the information. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for subscribing. Have yourself a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening.
Every single day